Well, hello, folks. Um, it
Okay.
helps when you hit the
The
button to
podcast
go
is live.
live
Woo!
when it really goes live. Here we go. Here we go.
It says really, my friend.
So let me. Okay, there's the echo. The echo's gone. Hello, folks. Well, I appreciate you guys for dropping by. I reached out to Robin earlier today just because I wanted to get on and try out this live stream. And, the regular show for Beast was running a rerun tonight. So I figured take this for a test drive, get a good friend out of chat to give us some insight into something that I was interested in, which is the Starlink internet, as well as kind of how that works on the road, and then kind of what life is like on the road for you, Robin. But just kind of today when we first touched base, you almost spoiled it for me because you started going immediately into everything about what the experience was like. So just kind of start back at the beginning, like why did you even think about Starlink?
Honestly, my first thought about Starlink was I need to be able to upload YouTube videos, to be able to produce content out in the wilds of the world and upload it, produce it in a timely manner. So, talking to my mom is good, but producing my content is better. So
Well,
that's
so
why I went with Starlink. Right
well,
now,
what were
I'm
you?
on my laptop on the Starlink, and
All
I've
right.
had good success today.
Well, what were you using
Go
before?
ahead.
What were you just using a phone or something?
My phone and whatever Wi-Fi I could get. Yeah, whatever Wi-Fi the
Okay.
campground provided, whatever Wi-Fi I was paying for.
Okay. And as you let's back up a little bit. You're on the road, living life uh, in the RV, and so you're kind of dependent on either what hotspots or free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the cell phone or campground Wi-Fi, RV campground Wi-Fi, and the in and out of that. So the Starlink today, my first full day, has been excellent. I've watched YouTube. I'm on the laptop. My phone works. I'm really good. I'm happy. What do we got? Let me put my glasses on.
Oh, that's just Cash. You giving us some heads up
Uh,
about some of the camera and
you
the
can. I want me to
bandwidth
turn
and
mine off.
just any
Yeah,
tips.
let me
Well, I can do this. We can do this.
turn
Let me
mine off.
let me try.
Let me. Let's see what I got here. Let me turn mine off.
Okay, let's try that. Can you still hear me? Oh, her device is not connected now. Okay. Fun with live streams. So let's see if we can't get her back on the link there. Well, anyway, what Robin was talking about is that when she was traveling, that she'd be kind of in and out of areas that weren't consistent in the signal that she was getting. I know this isn't. I'm not going to turn this into some infomercial for Starlink. What we're really trying to um, get for her was just kind of what a you know normal person's explanation of kind of how that she set it up, how she's been using it. She's only had it for, I think, in use, like she said, for a couple of days. So she was just going to kind of say, this is what I'm using it for. This was my experience of what in the past had trying to get her back. Still doesn't seem to be there. And so, um, especially when it came to her show and the content she's okay. There we go. Could you hear me at all during that time? All right. Very good. And so how was the setup? I mean, was that pretty simple, pretty easy?
It was super easy. Came with absolutely no directions in the box. It came with equipment, and you have to load the application and then directions on the application. I uploaded a video today. I called it faux unboxing since you had asked about my unboxing. It was super easy. Just took about 5 minutes of trying to find the satellite. The dish did its own thing and it's set up. The only thing I'm not sure about is when I move, how's it going to be for my next location? And because it's based on the dish finding the satellite. So it does its thing, finds the satellite. So it was great. It was super easy. And I'm super easy for the next location also. It was way easier than trying to hook onto a Wi-Fi and set up passwords and pay money. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
And did
think
you
that it'll be a great. Let me know, Scott.
I can hear you. I just breaking up just a little bit. We're talking over each other, but we'll go.
You know, we pay a lot of money for Flare, and we want to do LBL live. You know, all those things are done. Having the Starlink allows you to have more oomph when you're doing live on a phone that's connected to the Starlink, or even to upload something. So I think it's a really good researcher's tool. It's just a matter of learning the technology about setting it up, having the application on your phone. Once it finds the satellites, you don't do anything. It just stays there. It's outside. It's snow, heat, rain, wind resistant. It's an excellent tool for an on-site location, LBL live or whatever kind of thing you want to do. I think it's going to be a really good tool. I'm thrilled about it because I don't necessarily want to do live from my fire pit, but I want to be able to take film, do video, and then edit and upload it in a timely manner. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great tool. It's a new technology. It's top of the line technology. So, just as a matter of making the leap and doing what you got to do. It's pretty easy. What does that say?
And we had
it's the RV. So it's Starlink for RV.
Okay. And that has a small dish that you put out on top of your RV or in a certain spot. You say it locates it for you. You set it down.
It has the one that I got comes with a small tripod platform. I did a video today that I uploaded a little while ago on my YouTube channel, and you can see the actual Starlink equipment. People do buy flagpoles that they put on their ladders and battery to get it up to be totally for tree obstruction. But I just stuck mine out on the picnic table, and once I started doing my thing on the application, the dish itself actually moved and went and then pretty soon it found the spot and it was connected.
Oh wow,
super cool.
So that's a wireless connection from your phone to the
totally cutting edge. I mean, it has the dish connects via a cable to like a modem box or a Wi-Fi box. It's a box,
which gotcha.
It needs power, so you got to have 120. And it's just like having a modem at your house. It's like a Wi-Fi modem at your house. A satellite dish is outside.
Right, almost sounds like setting up a Roku.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's just like having something at your house where you have the Wi-Fi box in your living room and your whole house gets Wi-Fi. It's just like that.
Excellent.
It's portable. You can hit, you can tell the application that you're going to stow it. So it turns it off and it moves the dish into a position where you can take it out of the stand and put it back in the box. And then when you travel to your next location and you take it out of the box and you put it in the stand, and then you hit unstow on the application and it looks for the satellite and connects again. Now that's technically how it should work. I don't know that yet because I haven't done it yet. So I haven't set it up and they're on the satellite. So you're doing what you're doing and I'm doing and Elon Musk has control.
And compared to what you were using in the past, or how things had worked for you in the past, I mean, what is it? Faster speed? Is it easier, or what's the difference?
Yeah, it's much faster for me. Whereas before I had limited Wi-Fi calling or intermittent Wi-Fi calling. Now I can just connect. Like my mom could call me right now and it's not going to affect us. If she calls me on my phone is also set up for the satellite right now.
Great.
So for me on the road, it's 100% better. So one of the things that's the problem with the satellite is if I say I'm in San Jose or San Francisco or a populated area, the website will tell you, well, there's no satellite availability in your area. So where I am right now, campground I'm at right now, when I said I wanted to buy the satellite and I put in the address, I put in the campground address because I'm in the boonies. So the satellite said, there's lots of availability where you are. Excuse me. And I bought the satellite and I had it shipped to my mom's and I came out here in the boonies and I connected to the satellite. I'm not sure. It's supposedly it'll slow down if I go somewhere that's more populated. But if you think about it, as a researcher, you in the Midwest, in the East, Southern, Southeast, you don't have the population like we do in California. When you go on the Starlink.com website and you put in your address, it's going to tell you if there's satellite availability. If there's no satellite availability at that address, find a friend that you can use their address, have the equipment shipped to them or shipped to you, and you turn it on, and then you can move it around the United States. As long as your initial location had availability, the satellite will find you. Once you're on the system, the satellite will find you.
Oh,
it might slow down a little bit. If I go into San Jose in town, it'll slow down. But if you're a researcher and you're going to LBL or you're going to Oklahoma or Texarkana or the woods of Iowa, Ohio, wherever,
yep. West
you're not
Virginia.
going to have satellite congestion. You're going to have satellite congestion in metropolitan areas. But if you want to take this and you want to do live around your campfire, or you want to film and upload from your campsite, it's going to be so much better. It's not going to be like trying to do it on your phone or using your, Verizon or AT&T
Right.
or whatever your connection is. Have satellites. It's going to be quicker.
Right. Or have Larry bring a Wi-Fi booster antenna that he's got to throw up in a tree, and then have somebody try to pull it out of there 3 days later.
You might actually have to. You might have to bring a pole and put it up in the campsite.
Oh, okay.
Up on to get away from the trees, but it's still quicker. You still have to watch out for trees and overhead congestion to satellite, but it's going to be a lot easier. If you can get it up there where there's nothing in the way of the night or the day sky, it's going to be way better for you.
Perfect. And you've used it, what, a day and a half, 2 days?
A day, 4 hours.
A day. Perfect. Well, people can go on your channel and check out the faux unboxing. Let's talk a little bit
Yes,
about
yes, the faux
right.
unboxing. Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about your life on the road. Um, now, how far south have you traveled? Did you start this with going to
I went to San
LBL?
Diego, so I've gone
Okay, okay,
to LB in my car.
right,
And
right,
one day LB gave me courage to get the RV and keep going. Yeah.
right,
Yeah. So sold the house, got rid of my stuff, threw it all in the RV with the
right,
dog. The only person that's been with me so far that you might know is Patrick. When Patrick
right.
came out to California, I
Oh,
drug him all
right,
over the
right,
place and played tourist with him and took him near
right.
Mount Shasta and made him drive around in my car with me. And
Well, now
yeah, we
you
had a
guys
really
went up
good time.
saw.
We did. We had
Yeah,
a
you
good
guys
time.
saw Papa C. Both of you. Did you guys both go see Papa C, or was that just Pat?
No, no, I don't know that he saw Papa C. I don't know
Oh,
what
I
he was
thought
with me,
I thought he
so
went up there. Oh, I
I
thought he was
didn't take
supposed to
him to
go
see.
up there and be in the Northwest. Okay. Okay. Well,
We
maybe
went
I
that way.
misunderstood.
We went up that way, and we were going to go all the way up and see David Eady, Oregon, because they're not too far from California border where we done. But we didn't
Exactly.
go visit anybody else. Ended up just staying in the RV and toting the car around. Yeah,
Right. Well, now there's. Go ahead.
don't have. So when we came local, car just around locally and stuff. So
Gotcha.
we
Yeah,
went.
and that
On a,
was
it was we went on a night excursion, and all of his toys and all the gizmos, and he's like, I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Don't have to worry, I won't run away. We had a good time. Hi,
well,
Patrick.
right.
If you're
Yes,
watching,
I saw that. Well, you talked to us a little bit this afternoon. We had mentioned the incident there that you got on film. I know Pat had sent that to me. I think he DM'd it to me in Facebook and had a video that you guys had taken. So describe a little bit about what happened then. It's kind of some weird sounds, or I thought I heard a little bit of walking, but that could have been you guys maybe crunching. But it sounded a little far away. But what was that all about? Oh, I think she
yeah, there
might
was
be
definitely
frozen. Oh,
something. I don't know if that was bear. Am I there?
you're good.
Yeah. There was something there. I don't know if that bear. It was a fire road we were on, dark, and we were walking, and I just got that feeling, that feeling I get when I'm out, and I'm like, okay, something's looking at me. And there was a couple of weird sounds, a couple of huff noises, and yeah, and that's when he had said, no matter what happens, do not take off running. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. We're going off in the dark. If something happens, I'm hanging on to you. Yeah, so if you listen to that video, what was it, squash walking, I called it, or something.
Right.
And even then, that goes to show you I had to wait until I had Wi-Fi connection to edit that and upload that. So
Oh
with
yeah.
the Starlink, next time I'm out in the field doing video on my phone, I can edit it right on my phone and I can upload it right away. What does that say here?
Oh,
You
that
can
was
what?
just
I missed
the.
it. Oh, okay. You can order reservations. Residential improves priority. Yeah, but then you have to set it for roaming, and then whenever you roam, it goes down. So,
Oh yeah.
but I mean, for me, nothing intermittent or super slow. I have 100% upgrade on what I get. Sorry, guys, I'm blind.
Oh no, I'm
Tree
just
link.
tossing some stuff on there. Get some of the comments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 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 and that is that kind of. Now I see what you were talking about as far as when you were saying that getting for the researcher in the sense that those satellites cover so many areas or go over so many areas where there isn't a population, like you'd mentioned, that would be a good option. Um, way out there. Like I can imagine, like it's almost like a satellite phone in a way, as far as like you could be at any elevation, you could be,
Yes.
way off grid.
Yeah.
Now, have you run into anybody else
Yeah.
in the RVs that have Starlink?
How?
I hesitate to talk because I know that she'll probably pop right back in here while I'm talking. There we go.
I know I'm brown.
No, it's just I think it's just the connection. I think we're just getting a little bit of glitchiness. I don't know if it's on my end or your end. So I'd be interested when you move to the next location, maybe we can try this again or something like that. At least check in and see how that runs then. Because I'd be interested. But anyway, you were talking a little bit about some other people that have it in the RVs.
There are other people that have Starlink. I know that it works extremely well in the rain. Rain does not affect it. It has a self-heater mechanism. Frost or snow, it will turn on a heater and it will melt that off of the dish. And that's according to the application. And then this morning I saw that in action. The frost that was around was obviously not on the dish or the location where the dish was. So
right.
That's why I pulled the plug on buying this, because it's not cheap. It's $700 for the equipment, $135 a month for the RV version.
Oh,
and
yeah?
that makes it mobile. And called RV for start RVs. It's like 2,500 or something. You can use it while you're actually driving.
Right.
I don't need that. It's just me and the dog. I need to be able to connect wherever I go. If I want a boondock and no full hookup for the sewer, and you're on your own, whatever water you have, whatever solar you have, whatever generator you have, that's called boondocking. Now that I have the Starlink, as long as I have power and can plug in the adapter, the Wi-Fi adapter piece, I can get Starlink. And my solar panels on my rig will run this rig for 3 days without sun or needing a hookup.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I have a brand new rig. I have a Winnebago View on a Mercedes chassis. Winnebago View on a Mercedes chassis. It's a diesel.
We're all the
a little gal. So
were all the solar batteries and panels included with that?
It came with everything. It comes with a generator, the solar panel, instant hot water, solar generator. Yeah, it came ready to roll. It's got an Amazon Fire TV back there in the bed over there where my velvet house hippo is at the moment.
Yeah, how's she recovering from the surgery?
Oh, thank you for asking. She's great. We had no problems. I'm so blessed. She's a bully. She's an American bully. She's tough little bastard. There's no problem.
Yeah, that was a pretty big chunk of skin they took out of her.
Yeah. Here's my story. I was swimming ocean, was having trouble, and she had to swim out to save me, and a great white shark bit her. So her scar is a great white shark bite scar.
That's a great story.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. She's got a shark bite scar. How cool is that? No.
Well, then
She's
with
doing
the
great. She's doing great. She's
with
you know.
then with you gonna try to run that? Then are you gonna try to go someplace kind of little out in the boondocks and try that with the Starlink and the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I want to go somewhere. Um, David and Dee Dee want me to come up to Oregon. So, um, he,
I think one of the satellites might be
he just in Arizona. I
right.
want to get out to see him so we can do maybe the one kind of thing. But where I am in California, just like earlier, this is a country. The ocean, the food, the trees, the turkey, deer, boar, water, ducks, water, walkways. The Ohlone Indians did it. They fed on acorns and they followed the livestock. There is so much opportunity out here in the hills, in the Sierra Nevadas, for for clan migration. I think they migrate. They use the same land and ways that ancient people have used. To the valley, the food, the water, the acorns, the plants, the carnivore food, and then they go back and hide. When we have drought, there's caves, they're in the underground. I think it's really easy for clan and activity. The big guys go out and find trackways. The mama, the babies, young ones, the infirm come along after. It's no big mile. There's like
Right.
100-mile radius. Tell her to use Avatar, uses less bandwidth, and gives better sound quality. Okay. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, see if that works. I'd be interested to know. And that would be on I think the options on your setting, if that's an option down below you.
This avatar will be used when you're. So let's see. Done. Okay, we're gonna do this. So give it a minute. Caucasian watch. Yay. I love this. This is wonderful thing. I just have an avatar.
We can choose one maybe. We'll see you, Janelle. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Well, it's about 8 o'clock anyway, Robin, and told you I'd only have you for about a half.
Yeah, let me let you go.
Well, yeah, just but take a little bit of time to tell people to stop by your channel. It's down here in the crawler on the bottom, so people subscribe and go over check out Robin's channel. And I appreciate everybody dropping by tonight.
Absolutely, please.
And we'll try this again because I want
to visit me with me on my journeys. Come visit me on my tours. Robin on tour. San Francisco Bay Area, Sasquatch believer.
Right. Well, I'm going to have you back on so we can see how your reception is at the next spot. All right. And I'm just going to kind of move you back into the
Yeah, that's good.
Into the background, and I will let everybody know that that's it for tonight. And I'll give you guys some updates if we can do this again. Sometimes I plan on going live a little bit more, be a little bit more structured. But I'll catch you guys over at Beast for that rerun that's going on tonight. So we'll check y'all later. Thanks for dropping in.